Okay, just an update on my F350, 2001 F350. This is the '09 axle assembly with springs. Just kind of give you an idea of what I did that might help you guys, because there's a lot of things on there that didn't really tie up the loose ends as far as doing the conversion. So just want to go over that, those details with you. So again, this is a 2009 differential, so '08 to '10 differential. One of the reasons you want to kind of stick with the '08 to '10 if you do this conversion is you want to make sure that you have the right sensor here, because the 2011 and up they do not have that hole for the speed sensor there, which from what I understand you can drill it, so it's not impossible, just more difficult. So here's where I'm at. Just got my gas tank back in, did the hutch conversion, which is a pretty nice conversion. So I got that taken care of. But anyway, here we are. So once again, you can see where I mounted these brackets. Again, these brackets on the old one used to be right here. So the center of it would have been right here. So you can see just how much of a difference that's gonna make as far as ride quality. So really looking forward to giving this thing a test drive. The biggest, well, not the biggest thing, one of the things I was always had been worried about are the emergency brake cables and what to use here. So what I did is I retained the emergency brake cables from the 2009 model, and so far so good. I put this bracket here. There was a bracket here. I cut it off, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna modify this where it'll come out just a little bit more, but it's pretty nice. And then I did use the original brackets that come with these cables. And what I did is I drilled holes right here, and right here, and then I tapped those holes out right there. So I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, that's what I did. And that, again, that worked out really well. So, and then as you can see, here's my connection right there. The only thing you'll have to do is order another intermediate cable. This is a 4-door short bed, and I ordered mine at 70 3/4 from end to end. So, and I called Madison, and they're gonna take care of me. They've taken care of me on several different projects. So again, it's turning out pretty nice. Again, there's the adjustment that I had to do. Instead of center, I had to move it to make sure my wheel was centered with the bed. So make sure you put your bed back on when you're doing this conversion to make sure you're centered in the wheel well, because you'll be surprised it was off. I had no idea. So anyway, take the bracket off the '09, '08 to 2010, move it forward. You can buy this bracket, but I think it's best just to cut it off. It's gonna take some time, but to me it's worth it. Just so you know, on mine, the F350, I retained these. They're exactly the same as the '09. Same, didn't have to change a thing. These are the springs off the '09, again, the differential. You won't have to do anything back here. This is the 2001 setup. Everything worked just fine. So they really did kind of make it easy to do this conversion. What else? Oh, and of course the shock bracket over there. See, here's my original. But I cut the one off the '09, the rivets, and I just basically bolted that one on. Just used some hardware here and bolted the bracket right on. So again, the shocks are staggered. But anyway, everything's turning out really nice. As you can see, I had the line extension a little bit on the long side. I wish I'd maybe gotten something shorter, but it'll work. I'm not too concerned about it. And let's see, what else? That's pretty much it. everything's finally coming back together. I'm going to finish out the front now. This is a lot of work, sanding and grinding and getting all that just right, but I don't know. If you're not in a huge hurry, you stick with it, it'll all turn out nice. This is not a show truck, but it'll be a nice truck. So now what I'm doing is, this is a 6-inch lift, so I did do the coil spring conversion, so I'm working on that right now. Got the bigger sway bar. Now I'm just fixing to get back up in there and get all the detail work done. You can see, did all right. There's a lot of talk about not having the strength and the support down here, but honestly, I haven't. Everyone who's done this conversion has not had a problem, and it looks pretty beefy to me. So I guess if you're off-roading it like seriously, then that might be a change, but that you might want to go and modify. But the way I see it, if I ever pull this engine out, I probably will put a couple of gussets up in there just to make it a little bit stronger. But I just don't see it being a real problem. Other than that, yeah, I'll keep showing videos later on how it's going on that. I'm doing the conversion on the front. I've already done the wiper blade conversion, or excuse me, the wiper motor and the wiper transmission. It's all taken care of. Yeah, everything, like I said, turned out really nice. You can see I got some 410 gears there. I can't stress enough, as you can see, I need to weld that into place just to make sure. So I'm fixing to get under here and just start sanding and getting it ready for paint. I've got a lot of work to do on the front now. But it's turning out pretty nice. So pretty happy with it. So if you have any questions, just shoot me a message.